When you hear the name Cristiano Ronaldo, what comes to mind? Goals, trophies, speed, power, a machine built for football glory. But behind the superstar, behind the fame and the spotlight, lies something far deeper. A man forged through pain, discipline, and relentless self-belief. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a player, he's a mindset. A living example that success is not an accident, it's built through choices, habits, and an unstoppable will. His journey is a masterclass in how to succeed against all odds. These are Cristiano Ronaldo's most powerful life lessons for success, lessons that transcend football and speak to anyone chasing greatness. Lesson 1. Start with nothing and never complain. Cristiano's story begins in Madeira, Portugal, a small island where the air smelled of the ocean and dreams seemed too far from reach. He grew up in a humble family, the youngest of 4 children. His father worked as a gardener, his mother as a cook. Life wasn't easy some nights, there wasn't enough food, and the walls of their home barely kept out the wind. But even in hardship, Ronaldo never complained. He learned early that complaining changes nothing. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he decided to fight his way out. While others saw limits, he saw motivation. That's the first lesson. Your beginnings don't define your ending. No matter how small your start is, it's your hunger that determines how far you'll go. Lesson 2. Believe when no one else does. When Ronaldo was 12, he left his island to pursue football in Lisbon. Alone, far from his family, he cried himself to sleep many nights. The other kids mocked his accent, made fun of his clothes, and called him names. But he didn't break. He turned their laughter into energy. Ronaldo teaches us that belief starts within. If you wait for others to validate your dreams, you'll wait forever. The world often doubts those who think differently, but true visionaries don't need approval. They need purpose. He believed he could be the best even when nobody else did. That belief became his armor, his shield, his power. Lesson 3. Outwork. Everyone's talent is a gift, but hard work is a choice, and Ronaldo made that choice every single day. From the early days at Sporting Lisbon to the prime years at Real Madrid, his work ethic was legendary. He trained longer, lifted heavier, ran faster. He obsessed over every detail: his diet, his rest, his body, his mind. He once said, "If you think you're perfect, you'll never be." That's why he never stopped improving. Even after becoming one of the greatest, he worked like a beginner chasing a dream. Ronaldo's third lesson is this: success demands obsession. You can't casually want greatness. You must live it, breathe it, and fight for it daily. Everyone wants success, but only a few are willing to pay its price. Lesson 4. Turn pain into power. Pain shaped Ronaldo. When he lost his father in 2005, it broke him inside. His father had always been proud of him, yet never saw him become the best in the world. Ronaldo could have spiraled into despair, but instead he used that pain as motivation. Every match, every goal, was a tribute to his father. He learned that pain can either destroy you or define you. The choice is yours. In life, setbacks are inevitable. Heartbreak, failure, loss, they come for everyone. But Ronaldo shows us that success isn't about avoiding pain. It's about turning pain into fuel. Every scar can become strength if you refuse to surrender. Lesson 5. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline endures. Ronaldo doesn't rely on feeling inspired. He relies on structure. He trains when he's tired, eats clean when he's tempted, and pushes forward when most would stop. Success for him isn't a burst of effort. It's a lifestyle. He once said, "Dedication, hard work all the time, and belief." That's his formula. Not once in a while. All the time. Every single day he keeps the standard high because he knows consistency is what separates good from great. His life teaches us that success is not about doing extraordinary things occasionally. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, repeatedly, until the world calls it genius. Lesson 6. Handle pressure like a champion. Imagine millions of eyes watching you, billions judging your every move, every mistake amplified. That's Cristiano Ronaldo's reality. But he doesn't run from pressure, he thrives on it. He says pressure makes him stronger, sharper, more alive. He loves being the man responsible for delivering when it matters most. When others crumble, he shines. The lesson? Pressure is not your enemy. It's your test. When life puts weight on your shoulders, it's only checking if you're ready to carry your dreams. Ronaldo never lets pressure break him. He lets it build him. Lesson 7. Never be satisfied. Even after winning 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions Leagues, and scoring more goals than any player in history, Ronaldo still wakes up hungry. He's never satisfied. Not because he's greedy, but because he knows success is never permanent. The day you think you've arrived, you start declining. Ronaldo's success is built on restless ambition. Every new challenge, be it Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, or Al Nassr, he approaches it like a man starting over. That hunger is what keeps him relevant, powerful, and dangerous even after 2 decades at the top. The world calls him obsessed, but he calls it passion. Lesson 8. Stay grounded, family, above all. For all his fame, Ronaldo never forgets where he came from. He loves his mother fiercely, the woman who sacrificed everything so he could dream. He supports his siblings. He cherishes his children. Behind the spotlight, he's a son, a father, a partner grounded in love and gratitude. He often says, "Without family, none of this means anything." That's the truth of success. Real greatness is not just about what you achieve, but who you become while achieving it. All the money, all the fame, it's hollow if you forget your roots. Lesson 9. Keep evolving. Ronaldo's secret to longevity isn't just physical fitness, it's adaptability. He evolved from a flashy winger at Manchester United to a ruthless goal machine at Real Madrid, and then a leader and mentor in his later years. He never feared change. He embraced it. That's another lesson. To stay relevant, evolve relentlessly. The world changes, and success requires you to change with it. The greats are not those who resist evolution. They are those who master it. Lesson 10. The power of self-belief. If you strip away everything, the trophies, the money, the fame, what remains at the core of Cristiano Ronaldo is unshakable belief. The world doubted him. Critics mocked him. But he never doubted himself. That confidence wasn't arrogance. It was faith earned through relentless preparation. He shows us that the most powerful voice in your life must be your own. When the world says you can't, your belief must whisper louder. Watch me. Cristiano Ronaldo's life isn't just a sports story, it's a life blueprint. He teaches us that success isn't given to the talented, it's claimed by the relentless. He proves that no dream is too big, no challenge too great, no obstacle too heavy if your will is unbreakable. So when you face struggle, when the world doubts you, when the climb feels impossible, remember Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember the boy from Madeira who had nothing but a dream. Remember the man who built an empire from sweat and sacrifice. Because his greatest lesson is this: you don't need to be born a winner. You just need to refuse to quit until you become one.